today, as we speak, in San Diego, if you admit an acutely psychotic person to a hospital here and you don't treat him or her immediately with the neuroleptics, you could well be sued for malpractice. So that's how bad it's gotten in terms of the way this problem, whatever schizophrenia is approached now. And I don't know if you saw it or not, but I wrote a rather famous, or maybe infamous, letter of resignation from the American Psychiatric Association in 1998, because I felt they had become just a branch of the pharmaceutical industry and were really pretty much under its thumb.
Yeah.
It gets complicated because what I used to say was that the National Institute of Mental Health, which is public money, should spend its money on things that the drug companies won't research, and just leave all the drug research to the drug company. But it turns out that the drug companies design studies that are well, make, how do you put this? They are designed in a way to maximize the possibility that the drugs will turn out to be safe and effective, which is what the FDA wants. So somebody has got to sort of watch over the kind of studies they're doing, the interpretations they make of them, the ones they don't publish. For example, they don't publish studies that aren't positive, that they're in somebody's drawer somewhere. They ghostwrite studies. And so it's not exactly it's not an industry that can live without scrutiny and expect the drugs that come out to be not harmful. They really need a lot more scrutiny than they get at the moment. You know, it's gotten so that it's hard to find people to do reviews of drugs who do not have a conflict of interest. That is, there is hardly anyone who knows enough about the drugs to do a review of them who is not on the payroll of one of the drug companies. So, you know, so conflict of interest is just everywhere. I was at my doctor the other morning, and I mean, the drug reps were lined up in the office with their little pull-along suitcases, and there were 3 there as I got off the elevator. 3 got off the elevator with me, and they are in there, you know, and it's incredible. And so you know, every doctor has closets full of free samples. They're paying for all the research that's being done on the drug. Not all, but the vast majority of the research. They have an enormous number of people who serve as consultants, advisors, lecturers, and so forth, that they pay very well for doing not all that much. It's really a pervasive sort of I don't know, perversion of the field, I think. They also give money to the grassroots, so-called grassroots groups, like the Anxiety Disorders Association, like the National Alliance for the Mentally Ill, like the one for kids, CHADD, C-H-A-D-D. All these organizations which are said to be sort of grassroots, that means people involved in it, are all supported by the drug companies, you know. And, you know, so what's their position on such things? Drugs are the answer. So that's a very sad state of affairs.